What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite front seat narrator again, Rob the Joke. Not joke as in ha, but joke as in jack of all conversations. And in today's conversation, as I take a break on my job, all right, we going to talk about who are Drake's lawyers in his lawsuit. All right, who does Drake have representing him in his lawsuit against UMG? All right, for what he calls a character butchering song in Not Like Us. All right. Well, Drake has several lawyers, is what I'm finding out. I've read through some articles, and Drake has hired multiple lawyers. All right, and if you ask me, I believe this is Drake trying to get out of his contract. This is Drake also trying to get a huge lump sum settlement because he knows his career, he cannot rekindle the prominence and the pinnacle of his career. He will never be what he was. All right, so Drake will still have a following after this, barring, unforeseen crazy events happening down the line that we've seen with other rappers. But he's still gonna have a huge amount of people following him, and he's still gonna have a huge fan base. All right, and that fan base, whether he goes independent or gets on another label or whatever, they will support him to the tune of, him making millions of dollars. But it might not ever get to a point where he can make multiples of hundreds of millions of dollars. And so that's why I think this lawsuit, this case, is going to end up going to a settlement, and UMG is going to give him, 150, 200 million and call it good, and then UMG will end his career in hip hop. Drake will have to, sign with some other record label, and he'll have to do pop. You know what I'm saying? Because UMG will always, going forward, they will always release their hip hop artists when Drake drops. They'll always be dropping some of their artists, so they can kind of drown out and blend out his music and stuff. So that'll be one ploy anyway. And of course, guys with as much power as the top people at UMG, they can always find ways to shut somebody down. And Drake is learning the hard way that no matter how big you think your name is, you're not bigger than the program. You're not bigger than the entity that's pushing you, and that the entity that created you. Drake is not bigger than UMG, and he's learning that. All right. But so Drake's lawyers. The first lawyer that I found out, his name is Larry Iser. Larry Iser or Larry Iser. He's a prominent entertainment attorney, known for his work in the music industry, and has represented high-profile clients in various legal matters, including those involving record labels and other entities in the music business. All right. Drake, I believe, is, like I said, trying to get out of his contract because he thinks UMG backstabbed him. All right. So this is Larry Iser is going to help him get out of that contract. Then you got, in addition to Drake's lawyer, Larry Iser, you also have Christopher Glover, all right, and then another guy named Daniel Givens, all right, and they're from the law firm Loeb and Loeb, all right, and this law firm, they're known for handling high-profile entertainment and intellectual property cases, and both Glover and Givens have significant experience in the music industry. All right, so Drake is putting together a super team of lawyers. All right, but that's not all. All right, that's not all. It also reads, together this legal team represents Drake in his dispute with Universal Music Group. All right, and they will be primarily focusing on royalty issues and the contractual terms between Drake, his label, and UMG. All right. So, like I said, I think this is a contract heist. Drake is trying to get out of his contract. He's absorbed as much as he can out of his contract. He knows this is about to get expensive. All right, suing his label, but at the same time, he wants his freedom so he can go continue while he's still in his prime, uh, uh, executing good music. Hopefully, that's what he does anyway. Hopefully, he doesn't just go into hiding for the next 5 or 10 years or whatever, and just say the heck with it and live off the settlement that I think he's going to get. All right. And then lastly, Drake hired another lawyer to represent him. He's putting together a super team, like I said. All right. This last lawyer, his name is Randy Zellin, and he's a lawyer known for his involvement in high-profile, controversial cases, including those connected to conspiracy theories. So, the payola, the bots, and everything else that Drake is arguing about and hollering about and fussing about and complaining about. He hired somebody to help him navigate conspiracy ideas and stuff like that. All right. It says Randy Zellin's involvement with Drake in this lawsuit likely stems from his ability to navigate tricky legal waters, including issues surrounding contracts and royalties in the entertainment industry, which can sometimes take on larger, more complicated dimensions that involve various corporate players. All right. However, it's worth noting that Zellin's role seems to focus more on the contractual aspects rather than any direct involvement with conspiracy-related claims. So maybe this ain't about bots. Maybe it ain't about royalties. Maybe it's strictly about these gentlemen getting Drake out of his contract. All right? So I did some snooping around, was reading some articles, was off in Google. I've been on YouTube listening to some videos, and I came up with I made me some notes and came up with some information, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. But you guys, let me know what you think. All right. Do you think this is more than Drake trying to get out of his contract and get a settlement because his career is on the decline? Do you think it's bigger than that? Do you think Drake maybe is going after his own opportunity to become a UMG type of corporation? Maybe Drake wants OVO to become the next UMG, and this is the beginning of that. All right. You guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you would, smash that like button for me. Get your boy in the algorithm. Help me out a little bit. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think, because that helps your boy get into the algorithm as well. Until next time, you guys stay clean and stay safe. Peace.